today's video, I'm going to teach you how to control your mind. I've made a diagram that shows you why it's important to control your mind, and then I've created a flowchart of how your mind works and how you can extrapolate that to apply it to your life and control your mind and get whatever you want out of life. So the reason I started wanting to learn how to control my mind is because I started posting on TikTok and I got some sort of success. I got a million views. I started getting thousands of followers. For some reason I stopped posting, and I knew this was a problem in terms of me, a me problem, a mental problem, a barrier stopping me from continuing to achieve this success. I wanted to know why I was stopping myself. And so I started reading a lot of books on psychology, mindset. And so the big belief breaker I had in 2022 was that I wasn't in control of my mind. I didn't even know it was possible. And so all these books kind of allowed me to realize this, and I've created this PowerPoint to try and educate you on how to control your mind. This concept comes from Earl Nightingale, and it's a podcast that I listen to where he gives a speech on why it's important to control your mind. And he gives the analogy of a farmer. A farmer has an empty plot of land, and he can plant whatever seed he wants. He can plant a good apple tree seed, or he can plant the seeds of poison ivy or some sort of weed. But it's up to the farmer what he plants. And as a result of what he plants, he will reap the rewards of that seed. So if he plants those apple tree seeds, he'll end up getting apple trees. If he plants the poison ivy or the weeds seeds, he'll end up with that. And so you can apply this to your mind, because if you plant positive thoughts into your mind, you end up with positive thinking. You end up believing in yourself, knowing what you are and who you are, what you can achieve. And the same thing goes if you plant negative mental seeds. If you plant negative thoughts into your mind, you will have negative thoughts about yourself and what you can do. So it's super important to realize that you reap what you plant. This is important both in terms of the farmer and also your mind and your thoughts. So how can you control your mind? Well, I created this flow diagram which I learned about, which is how your mind works. Your mind works as a result of your conditioning, which causes your thoughts, and your thoughts create your feelings lead to your actions, and your actions create results. This is the framework of how your mind works. So if you want to control your mind, you have to work on starting with the conditioning, which is the first domino that if you knock it down, it causes all the others to follow. So it starts with controlling your conditioning. And so what I realized is that my conditioning, you need to start with what you watch, what you read, and what you listen to. Stop watching the news, bad TV, all this crap on YouTube. You've got to cut out all the bad stuff that you watch. You watch stuff that's relevant to your goals and what you want to achieve in life. Then what you read is super important. You want to read books that will help you learn skills, achieve what you need to achieve, instill beliefs into you that are all positive and related to what you want to achieve in your life. And listening is super important as well. You want to listen to intelligent people that are educating you, inspiring you, and giving you advice that you wouldn't normally hear from other people. And so you want to start with applying these three things first off: what you watch, what you read, and what you listen to, and controlling that conditioning that you give to yourself. Then you want to start controlling who you interact with. You want to be around positive people, people that inspire you, people that motivate you, people that will help you achieve your goals. There's the famous saying that you become the 5 people you hang around with, and that's super true. You got to be careful of who you interact with. Now the last thing is where you live. This is also relates to who you interact with, and it also conditions you of what you believe you can achieve. Now once you've learned how to control your conditioning, that's the first domino that's for. This is the biggest domino, but then you also want to be in control of determining the thoughts you want to have. You can't just always let the conditioning determine your thoughts. You've got to be in control of your thoughts as well. You want to create a life mission statement. I learned this from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You want to know downstream all the thoughts you want to have. What's the top thought that will lead down to all the other thoughts? So creating a 1-sentence life mission statement really impacts that, where you know where all your thoughts should be leading down from. Then you want to be journaling. If you have negative thoughts, you want to get them out onto paper, not just keep them swirling around in your head. Journaling helps with that. Then you want to prepare for when you have negative thoughts. You're going to expect to have negative thoughts. It's part of the human experience. but you want to prepare for the worst case scenario. If you have these negative thoughts, what are you going to do? So one great saying that I learned is to say every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. If you have a negative thought, just repeat that sentence over and over. It's catchy, it rhymes, and it's easy to remember. Just saying every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. And so whenever I have a negative thought, I've prepared for it, and I just say that sentence. So I'm in control of the situation. Now, I hope you found this video valuable. If you do, apply it. Let me know how it goes. Remember that if you stay consistent, you'll get amazing results. Learning how to control your mind is a lifelong process, and you've got to enjoy the journey. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video.